The three most obvious benefits that Dickinson Law Group and US Screen have realized since working with Chris and Snowball Creative is obviously the first one is just this instant credibility. Like it or not, I'm just not the most creative person. So when Chris designed both the DLG and the US Screen logo, I was just very impressed with how the marketplace reacted. Number two, knowing what our branding guidelines are really kind of essentially keeps the message that we're trying to get out there very consistent. The third biggest benefit, I would say, is essentially the simplicity of message that having a consistent branding guideline and a logo achieves. Hi, my name is Matt Dickinson, and I'm the managing partner of Dickinson Law Group. I also serve as the chief financial officer of a family business called US Screen Company. Both of those companies have utilized Snowball Creative for many years now. When we first started working with Snowball Creative, it was just with the law firm, Dickinson Law Group. Many months later, we started working with the family business, US Screen Company. Chris played a vital role in both of the business and marketing development activities for those companies. Before we met with Snowball Creative, I don't believe that we were really seen as professionals in the marketplace. When your company's name is just your name, you definitely convey that you are a small, maybe an intimate firm. But if your goals are to grow that business, it's really important to be able to look at a specific branding guideline that says, no, it's not just Matt and his business. It's this incredibly large group of professionals that have kind of banded together under this one individual logo. Brand messaging and logo design are really two items that you don't necessarily appreciate until you have them, so you can look backwards and see how they've benefited your company. But being able to have that consistent message for a small business owner is something that really sets us apart from our competition. US Screen is an agricultural company. It's pretty old school. What we had in place reflected that. I think working with Snowball Creative allowed us to kind of step into the 21st century in that regard. Something that I still find amazing is that right after Snowball Creative completed the US Screen website we were getting inquiries from companies that we had never worked with before. Because it's kind of an old school agricultural industry, if you didn't go to a trade show, you typically didn't meet someone. But we think what happened is that when people would stumble upon our website and saw this fantastic logo and this very user-friendly website, that we started to get more inquiries. Now that we've been working with Snowball Creative and Chris for as long as we have, a number of things end up being a lot easier than they were, especially when we first started out. Being able to direct a marketing drive or a sales initiative, knowing that we've got a very consistent message because of Snowball Creative's efforts, has really been a game changer for us. One of the things I enjoy the most about working with Snowball Creative is that Chris is just so easy to work with. There are things that I do in my day-to-day that I need to focus on. And finding a consistent branding message is really not one of those things that I'm good at, nor do I try to do. Snowball Creative really helped me with my overall messaging that goes from a consistent logo to a website to other branding items.